with you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, you got it. Bye. So I just received a call where an accident victim was hit by a driver with no insurance. This happens all the time. Specifically in Texas, there is almost 30% of drivers with no insurance. So whenever I hear that someone else is at fault for an accident and they don't have insurance, the next question that I ask is, do you have protection against drivers with no insurance? Specifically, this coverage is called uninsured motorist coverage. It is usually labeled on your policy UM/UIM bodily injury coverage. And you could use this part of your policy just like you're going after the other driver. You're just using your own policy to pay for the settlement. So medical bills, future damages, lost wages, loss of income, pain and suffering, lost joys, everything that you could typically go after the other driver in an accident case, you can use your own insurance policy to pay for this settlement. I understand that not a lot of people like to hear this. It's very frustrating that the driver who hit you has no insurance and now you have to use your own policy to cover it. The only other option is you could sue that driver individually. And the amount of time, money, and effort that it takes to go after somebody is significant. So you want to make sure that if you do go after somebody individually, they have verifiable assets, money, land, businesses, something where if at the end of the day, a court said that they have to pay you X amount of dollars, they'll actually pay it, because technically they could just take it to their grave one day and then you're never paid and the law firm's never paid. And that's why law firms don't typically take cases where there's no insurance involved. Now, if you use your insurance may then personally go after that driver to get reimbursed back. But it's a very rare thing for law firms to get involved in a case like that. It's very unfortunate. I definitely encourage you to have uninsured motorist coverage on your policy. Now, of course, if you're in something called a no-fault state, those states actually force you to have uninsured motorist coverage on your policy just so that you can get your medical bills paid for. But even in those states, if the driver has no insurance, you would also need to use that uninsured motorist coverage to generate a bodily injury settlement. So if you'd like a free case evaluation, feel free to reach out anytime, 832-925-2030. God bless you and have a good day.